this video I'm going to show you how to manage workspaces and users with permissions and roles. Okay, so I'm in my account, and if you see this button, click to manage the workspaces. So if you click it, you see the manage workspaces model here, and we see a list of all the workspaces that we are added. And by default, when you register, we create a workspace by default for you, but you can create many other workspaces, so you are free to do it. And if you want to have more users collaborating with you or editing your stories or previewing it, for example, imagine that you have a client that you want to access that specific story and only edit that one besides the other stories, or having like permissions for your client to not delete the assets or not delete the story, not delete some particular resources. We see that we can do that in these three dots in this menu. So if we see the users right now, my workspace only has one user, and it's the admin role, and I have all the permissions. Okay, so all the permissions are listed here. But if I invite a different user, for example, let's say this is a client, and we want the role to be admin, editor, or viewer, the admin has full access, so all the permissions are turned on. The editor has editing properties, and the viewer can only view. But you can change this because these are just like presets of permissions. So I will invite the user, and the user doesn't need to accept. It's already included because you invited it, and you see that the role is editor, and we have a set of permissions already established for us. But if we click, edit the access of the permission, so you can tick any permission that you want to this user to have. So if I don't want it to delete assets, I will uncheck the box, or if I don't want to delete prefabs, I'll do the same, and I will save. Okay. Also for stories and assets, okay, by default, when you invite a user, it doesn't have access to any story that you have in your workspace. You need to give it specific permissions to the user. Okay, so if, for example, if I wanted this user to have access only to this story, I'll just check this one, and the same for the asset folders. Okay, so if I want the user to access certain asset folders, I give them the access like this. Okay, this is useful because you might not want to show every story and every other project and every other asset folders you have for other clients to this client, for example, and this is useful for that. So if you save, you have all the permissions set and ready to go. So I hope you understood it, and see you on the next video.